Hello, I am Moumita Mitra. I am an Indian classical vocalist. So this is again a second part of the technical video regarding the interface and the equipments I am using for the virtual concert from home. So in my first part I discussed about condenser microphones, not the lapels. Clip lapels were not discussed. So the condenser microphone, an iPad or iPhone with the Garageband app as a mixing virtual mixer, and a portable speaker or a high quality speaker, powered one with the aux cables connected to the iPad. So, and also I required one lapel mic, a small mic in front of the speaker, which was inserted into my phone eventually, and the output was there with the reverb and other equalized parameters. So now in this video I would discuss the lapel microphones. I'm using the Boya lapel microphone. In my last video I was also using the Boya lapel or the clip microphone, and it's really good. I have two kinds of lapel microphones, and for this demonstration also I would require two of them. So one microphone is, which I'm using here, it has two inputs, one here and one here, and the output is a single one which goes into my mobile, and now I'm speaking through this one end, and the other end I'm just keeping it right now anywhere. But if you want to have a dry sound with a good quality one, and if you have two instruments, or if you want to have tanpura and tabla on the app via another speaker, then you can keep this in front of the speaker. You have to adjust the distance with in a trial and error method, that how well it picks up and how loud it's picking up. So with that you can have both the tanpura tabla effect as well as the voice quite well. And one information about this kind of two-headed Boya mic is, one microphone is of inferior quality and another one is of better quality. So you have to find that on your own which works well with your voice, because with my voice, see, my husband marked this with a blue thing, because this mic picks up voice much better, and this one is little inferior, not that bad. So I use this in front of the speaker from which the tanpura and tabla sound comes out. In my home recordings also I use this, and I post-process the videos with by adding a kind of reverb to the audio, and that's again a different chapter. I'll discuss it someday else. So what I'm telling today is, if you want to use this kind of lapel mic through the Garageband using the iPad, you can't use the splitter which I discussed about in my last video like this, because the lapel mics are not working with the splitters, which I have observed. So you have to give the direct input through the auxiliary port of the Garageband, I mean through the headphone out. So that is a 3.5 mm. So you have to input the mic directly. So that's how I have kept the setup right now. I'm using another lapel mic. This is the mic. This is a single input mic. So I have inserted it. You can use a double input mic also. Same process. So I have used this into the Garageband directly. But since I have used it directly, the problem is I don't have any headphone out free to get the speaker output. So what will I do now? I have used a lightning plus 3.5 mm audio adapter. So that is an external interface, a small one, which fits into the charging point of the iPad or iPhone, and there's one audio output of 3.5 mm. So through that audio output I'll connect the cable to the speaker. So now you have an output connection from iPad to the speaker via that audio output. So you need to buy one of this. So this is Apple. I would suggest you to buy the Apple's original one, because otherwise there's no certainty that it would work. And there's also one small glitch in this, because this is the one, I'm not using the original Apple one, but it has two facilities, like you can charge from this point as well as you can use the audio output. But in the Apple one, I think you don't have the charging facility, you have only the audio converter. So this one works well, but there's an issue, like every time I have to first insert one headphone with the 3-band. Here you'll see 3 rings in the headphone out. So these 3 rings are necessary for the output from iPad, or the recent phones are also using. So every time I'm inputting the headphone there and I'm getting the feedback, then I'm opening the headphone out and reinserting the aux cable, because first time when I'm using the aux cable, it's not working. Maybe it's only for this, or maybe my aux cable has 2 bands. That's why maybe this is an issue. So inserting the headphone first and then opening it and again inserting the aux cable, this method works fine. Okay, so next is, now my speaker is connected, and now I will sing via that mic which has been connected to the Garageband. This is the lapel, the single input lapel which has been connected to the Garageband, and I'll keep this microphone in front of the speaker so that because this microphone input has been inserted into the phone, my mobile. Okay. Now you will listen to the reverb. So a lot of reverb is there. For speaking, I'll reduce it. Okay, so this is another solution. If you have 2 lapel mics, one for the speaker and one for inputting into the Garageband, and if you have this interface, then this setup will work without any kind of condenser mics required. So that's it, and now I will show you how this looks like. Okay, so for that I'll change the mic again. Okay, so this looks like this. See, this is the multi-purpose one. I have got both, like this is where the charger can go in for the Apple device, and this is the 3.5 mm aux point, and this is where this part I insert into the charging point of the iPad or iPhone. Okay, so this is called lightning plus 3.5 mm audio adapter, and this is only, you can type in Apple 3.5 mm audio adapter. I think you'll get the result. So I would ask you to buy the original Apple one rather than buying any fake, because the fakes work at times and they might not work, so no guarantee. So this is for now regarding the lapel mics, and you can also use the lapel mics like the 2 input lapel mics which I was just discussing. This is good, and if you can post-process your audio of the video adding reverbs, the video would come out quite good. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.